So today we're doing one of Terry's bucket list items. I don't know if anyone's going to know what that is. Let's step back. We're here at the silos. We're going to do the tour, have some coffee, eat at Magnolia Table.
Oh, they look good. It's the box of wonder.
There's a lot more rain in Houston than I ever thought. And the dogwoods of Virginia are blooming in my heart. Oh, but if you ask me which I choose, I will always say I choose to be where you are, 'cause you're my favorite place.
And now we're stuffed.
After eating at the Magnolia Table,
right?
Breakfast was phenomenal. You
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Just a change of scenery, different times.
But the reason why we have Babe Ruth and Luke Gehrig here is because they actually played a game here on this property. So in 1905,
I thank God each night that you get to lay beside under the Texas
They had these eggs that I was telling my brother about when I left. And I don't know if they're like right out of the chicken or what.
to England, Mom would have a fit, but we could see the Windsor Castle, try out fish and chips. I'd like to catch a flight to northern France, sip some nice champagne. Oh, and when we've seen all the world, you're still my favorite place.
Thank you so much for everything.
Different towns, same you and me. Just a change of scenery. Different times, same air I breathe. With a hot and stingy breeze. Oh, we've had our lows and highs, but I thank God each night.
So to get started, the silos at Magnolia were my bucket list. It's something when Randy and I bought the coach back in, I guess it was 2019, I said, oh great, we can go to the silos. Well, here we are in 2022, or actually it's 2023 now. And I finally did it. It's a bucket list. I know our followers think my bucket list is a little boring, so I'm sorry, but the silos were fantastic. It was everything I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Everybody was great, right? Really, really friendly.
We did the tour.
We did do the tour.
The tour was awesome because it gave you all the history, like a lot of things we didn't know. We didn't know that Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig actually played a ball game there. And
Before, I think it was MLB, I think that she was saying.
yeah.
So it goes back to the early 1900s, the history on the property.
Then they had the big tornado that tore a lot of it down.
Came through and destroyed a lot of the town.
So,
It was very, very interesting.
yeah, the tour was great. That was well worth the money. It was just us and two other couples, I think.
Yes.
And
I want to say it was about $28 a person, something like that. I don't know if it was even that steep.
I think our tour host her name was Anna.
Anna?
She was phenomenal.
She was very nice,
that
very
chick was a
personable.
professional talker.
Yeah,
She could talk.
She was very nice.
Boy, she was
knew
good.
her
She
stuff.
kept you entertained on the whole thing and kept you involved. So
We came right before Christmas, so we got to see all the decorations.
Mhm.
The silos are located at 601 Webster Avenue in Waco, if you're interested. We stayed at the Corps of Engineer Park. It's called Airport Park in Waco. It's literally $28 a night. If you want sewer hookup, it's $32. Not that we're going to do that video now, but
it's
just
beautiful.
an FYI, it's literally 15 minutes from town. Right on Lake Waco.
Little information though, don't go in the first entrance. That you can't get in that way. And At least not in this time of year.
Don't do Airport Beach Park. You do Airport Park, Waco, Texas.
You'll see the first entrance. You go past that, and there'll be another entrance down about a half a mile further, and that's where the gate is.
I imagine we'll do a separate review on the park anyway.
Yeah.
So you could look for that if you really want more specifics. Back to the silos, they have a ton of stuff there. They offer Magnolia Market, Magnolia Home. The shops at the silos are brand new for shopping, and they are geared to each cottage has its own theme, is what I'm trying to say. So there's one for the men, there's one for the women, there's one for journaling and books and stationery and puzzles and games. It's really a quaint shop environment, very boutique-y, I would say.
They got a little ball field there, and they got a wiffle ball set up. A lot of wiffle games break out during the day, I guess.
Yeah, with the kids and whatnot.
Food trucks.
And they have the Silos Baking Company.
Yes.
We can't forget that. Oh, my word.
The cupcakes are phenomenal.
We're literally back a second time on... we've been traveling out west and headed back to Tennessee, I guess, at this point. Well, first we're going to Appalachian Foothills for some RV work in Winfield, Alabama. And then we'll head back to Tennessee for some house stuff, I guess. But we had to get more cupcakes. Oh, my word. If you come, strawberries and cream are phenomenal. They're all good. They're like to die for. So anyway, we haven't tried the food trucks. We're in town now for, I guess, 9 days. So we will venture over and do the food trucks there. They have the Magnolia Press Coffee Company. They also have the old church there. They literally relocated this old church and refinished it.
British Columbia? Oh, really?
No, that was the overhang out at the barn. That came from British Columbia. No.
The other barn, yeah.
What is that called? The patio thing.
Yeah.
But that came from British Columbia. I think the old church was local.
From Waco somewhere.
But they relocated it and refinished it. It's gorgeous. And being there at Christmas time, it was decorated for the holidays. The whole environment was just very homey and warm and just welcoming all together.
Yeah, it's beautiful what they've done with that whole area. So.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth a trip or two.
We would recommend it. I mean, I probably would come back again. I mean, not that I'm a big shopper. We don't even own a house. I mean, here's our house on wheels.
Yeah.
I don't go overboard on bedding products and stuff for the kitchen and all that good stuff.
Coming up sugar high, I keep yawning. I just had a cupcake a few minutes ago.
So anyway, I would come back for sure.
Yeah. So then we did Magnolia
Table,
a restaurant, which we just did that again this morning for the second time, and then we're going back tomorrow for lunch.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it for lunch.
It's phenomenal. The food. Breakfast is probably one of the top 10 breakfasts I've ever had.
Farm to table. It's as fresh can be. Randy was just totally blown away by the color of the eggs. They were farm fresh eggs.
They're delicious.
He thought maybe they went out back and, had a chicken coop back there that they were pulling eggs from.
I got to talk Terry into it, but when we finally do build our house, we're going to get some chickens because I got to have those eggs.
No, I'm not doing chickens.
I got to have them eggs.
I'm not a farm
Especially
girl.
with the price of eggs today. It's
whatever.
So.
You're too funny.
But hey. So we did that. We'll let you know. I guess we'll check out lunch. Probably throw some pictures in from that. But you got to make reservations for Magnolia Table.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to wait.
Open Table is the app that you would use to go ahead and make your reservations for that. It's worked out great for us so far.
And if you're a party of
two, very accommodating.
You might want to request a booth because they try to set you at these little tiny tables that are like this big.
Well, Randy and I
I like a big table.
We're not a community kind of
people.
We don't mind, saying hi to people and in passing. But when we sit down to eat a meal, unless it's family or friends, we don't want somebody sitting this close to us while we're having our meal. We don't feel like we can have a personal conversation.
Yeah, I misinterpreted the right to remain silent. I like to remain silent and eat my breakfast. So
the Italian in me likes to chit chat. Randy just wants to sit down and eat, but whatever. So anyway, they were very accommodating when they did try to put us. Yeah, they tried, asked to seat us at the smaller table, and we asked.
It was a little tiny table, like this big, and we're right on top of another table.
Bigger than that, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, some people are into that, but I'm not. I want my privacy, and I want a padded seat. Well, I got to tell all the restaurant people out there, padded seats. I don't want to sit on wood. My butt don't have any padding anymore. When you get old,
I know.
You don't have the padding.
The booth that we sat at today, that wasn't padded, but it didn't feel. Was it padded?
Absolutely padded. Yes, it was.
I don't remember that seat being padded. Yeah, that was nice. We were over by the coffee bar. It's all freshly pressed coffee, and give that a try, definitely.
Yep.
What I was going to say, those followers of Joanna Gaines and Chip Gaines know that when she made her Magnolia Table, the thought process behind it was community. She wants people to sit down and chit-chat with their neighbors and all, and that's great. And for people that are comfortable with that, that's fine, fabulous, have at it. But know that if you're not that individual, they did what they could to accommodate us, is what I was trying to say. Yeah. When we went to the silos at Magnolia Market, our guide told us to make sure you get a little passport.
Yeah.
So what it does gives you
It's a marketing tool.
Obviously, it's a marketing tool.
It's a beautiful idea because it worked. We went to every store and got stamped.
So this is the back side. It keeps, if you go to all these places and get your stamp, you get
this little pin.
You get your little button.
Which I thought was going to be like this nice gold pin.
Randy thought it was going to be
like the Secret Service wear. I thought I was going to get something.
Sheriff's star.
Something like that. They give me this little button.
I was grateful to get my little button.
I went to 14 stores to get this little button.
It wasn't 14. It's 2, 4, 6, 8.
8?
8. Well, 7, because one's a free space. You get a free space. It's
cool, though. It was all right. It's a great marketing ploy.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. We highly recommend, if you have some time to come down to Waco, slow down a bit, smell the coffee, enjoy the local food. It's been fantastic.
And this park, by far, I think, is the best park in the area. It's quiet. It's beautiful.
Didn't really check out the other parks, so you can't really say that. But this park is.
I'll throw some pictures in of the lake. We're on the water right now. It's a little windy today, but if we get any wind noise, sorry. But this isn't the site we stayed in originally. We're going to move to that site later this week.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, we're here for 9 days, so we're doing. I think it's 4 or 5 nights. Actually, it was 10 nights.
But this is a cool site. I'll show them. Ready? This is a pretty cool site.
Well, it's okay.
It's okay, but it's not as good as the other one.
Not as the other one.
Pretty nice.
The other one was phenomenal.
So, it's,
This is 16, site 16, and we're going to 21.
Yeah, pro tip, 21 is the best site in the park, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the ones on the water, you can't really go wrong, I don't think. But that's a pull through, and Randy and I like the pull through. We were only here for a couple nights, 3 nights, I guess, the first time.
They're all large. It's like any Corps of Engineer park.
Yeah. So
sites are all large. There's dumpsters here, and people are nice, friendly, and they're spread out.
Love it.
Yeah, the pugs love it. It's great for the dogs.
A lot of wildlife. We've seen a lot of deer. Not much else though. Birds, a lot of birds.
Not much deer here right now because it's hunting season, so they're hot.
Yeah, I think they're all bedded down.
But when we were here previously, there were every day in and out of the entrance, there was deer running around. Big deer too. So, all right, so that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
There's restaurants in town that are good.
Yeah, your little passport gives you a list of where to eat and drink, that type of stuff. Fun things to do, where to shop, where to play. Baylor University's in the area.
We went to the Texas Ranger Museum. We did that. I'll throw some clips into that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of thing, it tells you about how it all started. You know, I think they were the first law enforcement agency in the country that were semi-organized, and they have a
yeah. I mean, after watching that whole
they have a video, and I'm like, oh, these pretty corrupt cops. But,
that was a pretty interesting day for me. Very educational.
There's a 45-minute video in there, and I mean, I'm kind of I look at it and go, wow,
Yeah,
that
a
was
little torn,
bad. It was a
huh?
little torn, but then you got to look at it the other way. Things were crazy back then, and
Well, it was the Wild West.
The
so
Wild West,
we'll leave it at that.
yeah.
We're doing the Wild West trip now.
Yep.
We've done, and you might want to look for that. We did Tombstone, right?
We'll do a
Arizona.
review on the Texas Ranger Museum too, probably.
Yeah. And what did we do? We did Tombstone. What was the other town? Bisbee.
Bisbee.
So we'll have some of that coming up. Yeah.
Lowell.
We went out west to see my sister for Christmas. So it's been fun. I have to say it was great to get back out on the road after being stationary for so long.
And we've done pretty good on fuel. We've used our
Open Roads TSD
card, and I think the most we paid is probably a hair over $4 a gallon.
$4.29, I think.
Most of it's been in the 370 range.
I think that'll be a video that we'll do just so you can see what we were paying, how much we saved. I've screenshotted the TSD stops, so you'll know exactly what we spent, what we put in fuel-wise, and that kind of thing. So that'll be an upcoming video as well. Oh, and if you want to come out here without the coach, or if you wanted to, the Fixer Upper, they have vacation rentals that you can stay in that have actually been renovated by Joanna and Chip Gaines. I don't know if they're Airbnbs. I'll see if I can find a link to that, and we'll put that down in the description below. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, donate with a super thanks, and we'll see you in our next video.